step, baby. Can they hit a whip step like right here? Kept stepping in the spot like a flow boys crack. She don't talk, she act. Red box talk back. Got a foot on her neck and a bag on small. No love for a hater, just goes on gold. Stacking low when she don't beg, don't chase. Pull up clean, but she still catch case. Say her name, put respect on that. She the queen in the ring, gotta check the snacks. Let's go. She don't ask, she don't take, she don't talk, stop, get less. She don't ask, she don't take, she don't talk, stop, get less. Trap deep, knocking at a tool on go. Mine on the mill, she don't stop for show. Raised off hustle, trained by the grind. Now she 10 steps up and don't look behind. Slide through clean, but her name ring heavy. I stay shook, queen step, stay ready. Laugh, love, live, yeah, that's all true. Till you cross her line, then it's go with you. Step, run it, let's go. She don't ask, she don't take, she don't talk, stop, get lit. She don't ask, she don't take, she don't talk, stop, get lit. We step heavy, step wrong, deadly, big crown, pressure, that's her legend. Queen step heavy, step wrong, deadly, big crown, pressure, that's her legend. She don't ask, she don't take, she don't talk, stop, get laced. She don't ask, she don't take, she don't talk, stop, get laced.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I hope y'all can hear me clear. I am so sorry. My apologies, my apologies, my apologies. It looked like I got 9 people, 11 people watching. One person come in at 6 likes. Y'all make sure when y'all come in, y'all hit that like button. It will be greatly, greatly appreciated. Hey, Section Ray, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I don't know what the hell going on with Restream. I guess Restream said screw me today. So I'll still be able to share what I have with you all going directly live through YouTube. It's okay. But my apologies to y'all for the difficulties. I really do apologize. And I really do appreciate ones that had the patience. But thank you all for coming in and joining in with Queens of Truth podcast. Joining with the host that do not try to be the most or do the most. Queen Step, baby. Yes, I did. Hey, y'all. Hey, my babies, y'all come on over here. And let's vibe out with Queen of Truth, baby. What we doing, y'all? What we doing? What are we doing? Let's see who we got in the building. I want to hold y'all up because I don't waste it. Hell, 20, 25 minutes, probably more than that. I see 22 in the building. We got 10 likes. Y'all make sure y'all come in and hit that like button, baby. But again, y'all know we are thankful and we are blessed to have lived to see another day. Happy Monday. And we will not complain because, baby, our feet have hit the floor. Okay? Our feet have hit the floor. But thank you all for joining in. We gonna get this thing started, y'all. We doing a part 2 of Pastor TD McNutt, okay, out of Florida. I did a live on him the other day. If you haven't caught it, make sure y'all go catch it. Make sure y'all hit that like button when you catch the live video. Comment, share. Y'all, I gotta go hard to push myself in the algorithm because I don't know. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm like, what is going on, baby? Let's see who we got in this building today. Hey, my sexy red baby. Thank you for coming over, joining in with me. What's up, Keisha T, my love? Hey, bro, Terry. Thank you so much for that copyright disclaimer, bro, Terry. You're greatly appreciated. Let's stick this up here. We got under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance in favor of fair use. I really appreciate that, bro. And if you guys would like to give a gift to the channel, y'all already know what to do. Whatever you give is always greatly appreciated and it's never obligated. We got the dollar sign Queen Step 42, super stickers, super chats. However you give a gift, it's always greatly appreciated and your support is always noticed. All right, let's see who we got. Hey, Becca Cry, how you doing, love? Demetria, nice of you to join us, my love. What's up, oh one Tammy? What's good? Thank you so much, y'all. Welcome, Keisha. Keisha have gotten a member, y'all. Welcome her to the Queen of Truth family, baby. Y'all always greatly appreciate when y'all come over here and get yourself a membership. Now, what the fuck we doing, Keisha T, baby? From Porch Back Street, standalone talk. Welcome, new member, baby. Heavy hitter. She coming over here with a heavy hitter. Heavy hitter in heels, still stomping like tails. She don't do French, just spam. I gotta get my sounds back on. Y'all know how we be doing it over here. I gotta bring that shit back. I gotta bring my sounds back, y'all. We gonna get that shit together. But thank you so much for joining, Keisha, my love. You're greatly, greatly appreciated. Brown and Doll, thanks for joining. I don't know. We gonna have some trolls, Sexy Ray, because I'm going directly to YouTube, so you know how this shit goes. What's up, Elizabeth? Okay, so as you all see, what my uh what my thumbnail is, and it clearly shows Pastor McNutt church member speaks out. Let's talk about it, y'all. So what I gather, y'all know, whatever I miss, y'all let me know, cause we gonna talk this out. So from my last live that I did about this pastor, y'all, there were concerns about inappropriate or excuse me, predatory behavior by Pastor TD McNutt out of Florida. Okay, so I'm just gonna concerns about inappropriate or predatory behavior by a pastor or any adult in authority should always be taken seriously. Okay, so and it looks like from the looks of it that here are some names that we have that's playing a part into this situation. Okay, now from what I've learned, the church member Nikita that actually went live with what's that guy name, but he's on Facebook and he has a YouTube channel as well. But he does content on being an advocate and things like that for a lot of different situations or whatever. But now we spoke about in our previous live that I did, we spoke about TD, Pastor TD. We spoke about the Carmisha, whatever her name is. We spoke about Carmisha, which is Junior's mom. And we also spoke about Cameron. And Cameron is actually the nephew of Pastor TD. It's his son, his brother's son. And his brother name is Greg Johnson. Them damn Johnsons always out here doing some shit. I'm glad I ain't no kin to no Johnsons. Cause these motherfucking Johnsons be from state to state doing all kind of shit. Ain't we on a whole nother movement about another damn murderer Johnson? But anyway, so Craig Johnson is Cameron's dad. We have Ranelle, which is Cameron's mom. And Ranelle is actually the ex-wife of Pastor TD brother Greg. I believe I have that correct. The young lady that went live is actually the ex-wife of Pastor TD brother named Greg, the one who's actually incarcerated. Okay. That's what I gathered. And if is there something different, if I got it, if I got that wrong, y'all let me know. But that's what I gathered. Is the lady that went live the other day. Let me say the man name because I don't like to say that guy, but let me get his name so that's the give me 1 second, y'all. Let me what the hell going on with my YouTube? His name is his channel is investigate. His channel is called damn it. Come on now. His channel is called Investigate and Advocate. But not his name ain't Jeremiah, it's Jeremiah or how y'all know who I'm referring to because I can't say the man's name for shit. But anyway, his YouTube channel is Investigate and Advocate, and he's been doing so many different parts on this about Pastor TD McNutt. Okay. Hey, Miss Duncan. Hey, Cree, my love. What's up, Joanne? But thank you all for coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Cree, I see you did a lot today. I gotta go catch up on your live. I caught the beginning of it, and then I had to cut it short. But I'm gonna go back and catch up on it though. Your live that you just did. Um, when I be driving, so when I don't say I like it and I hype it, but sometimes I don't get to come in the chat because I be driving. But I'm definitely giving a like and I'm definitely giving you a view. Believe it, okay? But as we go along or whatever, so y'all make sure that I had that correct. So let me repeat that. So the young lady, the lady that she ain't no young lady, but the lady that went live with the investigating advocate, she is the ex-wife of Cameron, which Cameron is the nephew of TD McNutt, and the father name is Greg Johnson. The ex-wife is Ranelle. Cynthia Johnson is the grandmother that they spoke of, which is the same grandmother that Junior called out for when he got in trouble in school. He would have rather went to his grandmother's house than he did when he went to go home. And like the lady said, that Junior was not trying to be disrespectful to the police officer. He was just trying to find a way to let the officer know without going into deep detail that he didn't want to go back to their house. Okay? Because he knew what was going to go down when he went back. And my thing is, it's very disturbing. And that pastor knew that shit was disturbing. That's why he removed that video. I don't know what in his rabbit mind he thought that was cool to put that boy and make him come public. Like, I really don't know what was on the pastor mind and why he didn't think that he was going to get backlash. But as like the ex-wife said, Nikita stated that, Pastor TD would always degrade and traumatize and just embarrass Junior, even at the church. We're not gonna go through that whole live, but I did save a couple of clips that I'm gonna share that we can talk about because it's something fishy about Nikita too. Because what I don't understand, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, what I don't understand about her is when she was giving her story, like kudos to her speaking out. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, it's like a little bit. I felt like she was kind of full of it. And I mean, she admitted that she saw Junior be abused and did nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. Her story was a little conflicting, and it's just like, hold on, wait a minute. So you knew of him being abused and him going through it, and the fact that Cameron did such things to your daughter, you didn't want to press charges until things start unfolding. Like, some just ain't right about her, y'all. Like I said, salute to her for coming out and giving the information that she gave. But we ain't giving her no leeway either. Because my thing is, how can you, as a mother, knowing that your daughter was being touched on, not just at home, but in somebody else's home. So your daughter had no fucking comfort, regardless of where you took her to. She being touched on at home. She being touched on at the grandparent house, and you did nothing. You talking about the boy needed counseling. He needed more than fucking counseling. Because clearly young boys do things like that because some things are being done to him. But baby, it was going to be hella hot water if I'm going to sit there and say, oh, you just need counseling. No, hell. Because if you don't stop what you seen from him doing, he will continue to do it. He need more than some counseling. There's repercussions behind fucking touching on my child. I'm sorry. That was crazy. They need to go to jail, Sexy Ray. Hey, Tanya, my love. Hey, Teresa Frazier. But my thing is, like I said, she admitted that she saw Junior be abused and did nothing about it. She also admitted that she sent her son to be mentored by McNutt, even though he had already shown signs of being a predator and abusive. Now, how and why would you send your son off in the household of somebody who you already acknowledged of having signs of being a damn predator and an abuser? You watch Junior be abused and you send your son over there to be mentored? Like, come on. Ain't no way in hell. If she's doing that, then she's benefiting from it. Because like I said on my post on Facebook, it seemed like these people were selling their sons to Pastor McNutt for business purpose and for money. Because how and why would you acknowledge something going on and you still send your kid over there? That shit was cringe as hell when I listened to that lie. I had to keep rewinding to make sure that I was hearing her right. I was like, oh, hell no. But I was saying, go ahead, tell the rest of the story. But baby, we ain't getting you no leeway either because, and I'm glad the way the guy was asking her questions or whatever because, he was trying to be sympathetic with her, but at the same time, he knew something was not right with her either especially when it came to her child. But she then lies and says that she was scared of Chris, which is, I guess, the ex-husband or whatever, which is Cameron's dad. Even though early on in the interview, she said that when he tried to abuse her, she didn't tolerate it and fought back. So he stopped. It's also very telling that she didn't leave the church. They put her out. So she was very much okay being a part of this church with all this foolishness going on. And it sounds like she's, only speaking out because they got rid of her. We don't give people gold stars for this kind of conduct, y'all. That's nothing brave about what she is doing. The fuck out of here. Because why the fuck would you remain in the church around the same people that touched on your daughter? You're not protecting her. You're not, that's not protecting your kids. Because my thing is, Cameron touched her daughter in her care and the grandmother's care. So I don't understand. I at some point, I didn't understand how, the dude was going off on her because I don't know, something just went right with her. I mean, some ways I was up there like, damn, she trifling as hell. made me feel like she was protecting the predator as well, because when she was given the opportunity by the police to hold that molester accountable, she said she only wanted him to get counseling. She then goes on to tell her daughter to forgive him for what he did. That shit was unreal to me, y'all. It's okay to forgive, to have your child to forgive or whatever, but is that helping her with her trauma? You making her to forgive him, but still place that dude in the presence of your child. But that's how y'all, it was just crazy. But then when you listen to how Cameron got into the hands of Pastor McNutt, it's like, damn, so y'all just throwing y'all kids over there to the pastor? Cause he mentoring them all right, but not the way that we think that they should be mentored. My thought, I mean, it's just like she witnessed her daughter get essayed and said nothing until the daughter told the counselor, then she pressed charges. That's crazy to me. You waited to, why would you wait? If your daughter came to you, you did nothing. You wanted her to forgive the predator. You wanted her to forgive the guy, the dude that was touching on her. So when she went and told the counselor and that shit put you out in this, that shit went to the system once you tell a counselor, because then they're calling the people. And y'all know who the people is. They're calling DCF. But anyways, you waited till your daughter went and told the counselor, then you went and tried to press charges. You should have did that from jump. And my thing is, when it's, looking from the court documents that I showed y'all from the previous live on Pastor TD McNutt, it's like it was a no contact. So I don't understand how is it that he was even, why is he still around this young boy if it's court ordered that he do not supposed to be around him. He did not supposed to contact him at all. He had an order not to be in communication with the boy, but it was stated that he called every day checking in on the boy with the mother giving updates in front of the boy. The boy knew the mother still allowed, Pastor McNutt to be in charge down to the boy tried to, and that y'all remember in the video where Junior was apologizing to his mother for running away. He was trying to run away because he knew what went down in court and that McNutt did not supposed to be around him, but his mother was still allowing it. The boy knew the mother still allowed McNutt to be in charge down, and that's why the boy was trying to run away. And when he ran away, the mother contacted Pastor McNutt. Like, why are you contacting the pastor that was ordered in court to stay the fuck away from your son? The boy then refused to testify, obviously, because he knew the mother still allowed McNutt around, and he felt like he was in danger. He didn't feel like nobody in that motherfucking house was there to protect him. That's why Junior, like I said in my previous live, he didn't trust none of them in that household. That's why he opened up to the counselor at the school. It's some very sick individuals, Teresa. It's crazy. It's really fucked up on all levels. On all levels. It's like how and why. But I'm gonna play now before I play the clips of the lady or whatever, y'all, I am going to play the clip. Now, mind y'all, you got Carmisha, which is the mother of Junior. You got Junior and you got Cameron. Y'all tell me why I found 3 fucking videos of them giving giving Pastor McNutt like she giving them they flowers or some shit. Like the shit is weird. But this is Carmisha. This is the mother of Junior. Okay? This is Cameron. This is the nephew of Pastor McNutt, his brother's son. I mean, with this shit going on, y'all, tell me this is why I did my thumbnail. The shit reminded me of the movie Get Out. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of that movie Get Out. Cause Junior need to get out. Cause he is definitely around some sick individuals. I'm talking about Tavares Dwayne McNutt have been arrested on several occasions. He was arrested back in January of 2000 for PCSO. Y'all know what PCSO is? He was arrested again. He was arrested back in 1998 for PCSO. He was arrested again in um, December of 2005. It really do, Teresa. It remind me of the movie Get Out. Like, it's that shit creepy. He is guilty. They need to arrest him. He definitely is, Beauty. Thank you for joining us. He definitely is, because my thing, like I said in my previous video, he talking too much. He removed that video he removed that video of that boy, that of Junior apologizing, and came back and did another live. So within the past, like within 2-3 days, he had did 2-3 lives. You talking too much. He's trying to keep going live, trying to put his own narrative out there. Still lying on Junior, talking about Junior. Junior can't make you do shit, Pastor McNutt. Junior didn't want to go live. I don't think that boy wanted to go live to publicly when he did not tell it publicly to the people. He told it to the counselor. So why would he want to go publicly on the internet and apologize? The pastor know what he was forcing that boy into doing because of his own guilt. Of his own guilt. And then you got the pastor over there talking about Pastor McNutt talking about somehow he know police officers and DAs on his side and all this type of shit. Y'all, show me proof you know these people. Because honestly, I think he was just putting that out there, the fact of talking about he know police officers and all that. He might do, because I'm trying to figure out why his ass still ain't locked up, and why the hell after December the 3rd, 2025 arrest, why in the hell is he in the presence of Junior? But I'm wondering if I didn't get a chance, because I wanted to see what's the case drop. But it must be, though, because from my readings, it was stating that Junior did not want to testify. And of course, I'm pretty sure he was coerced and manipulated not to. I don't know what people expect when the slave and colonizer worship the same God. They will have the same ungodly characteristics and traits. But my thing is, when Cameron did his video and he was up there talking about Pastor McNutt like he was God, I'm like, wait a minute, in my Kevin Hart voice. He got some mental issue and make him to little boys like that. Yeah, and you can tell that Cameron has some type of speech impairment as well. Like, he got some, and that's what pedophiles do. Pedophiles go for the ones that are easy to manipulate. And you can clearly tell that Cameron is easy to manipulate. Exactly, World Wonder. All those videos he did and still no accountability. He was projecting. Pastor McNutt was projecting, talking about he's sorry for us, the internet, feeling the way that we feel because of what he did. You're a whole narcissist. You trying to project that shit. That's not an apology. How the hell are you apologizing for us? You're not taking accountability for the things that is being stated about what you did to Junior in other people. Okay, so I'm gonna play the little clip, that I took out of that video or whatever on what she spoke about. And then let me see, should I? Okay, now let me show y'all the videos first from them three, because I'm trying to figure out, like, nobody else did a single video other than Carmisha, Cameron, and Junior. Nobody else in that damn church I've seen do a video giving Pastor McNutt his flowers. Let's see here. Let me go and find the video. Okay, so I was like, damn, so the mama did a video too? Okay, so we know that Cameron did a video. I showed that in my previous live. Now I'm gonna show y'all the video that Junior did. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up here.
Bottom of my heart, you're always helping somebody.
Hold on.
The bottom of my heart, you're always helping somebody. You're always being kind to someone and showing someone Jesus, and I love you.
Damn, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Why the hell? Come on, don't start. Let me get it right. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got my Bluetooth. Would you connect? Like, God, geez. Hold on, y'all. My damn Bluetooth cut off. Sometimes I be wondering, like, damn, is it meant? Cause this shit. Why is my Bluetooth not connecting? I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second here. Oh my God. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, sorry about that, y'all.
Being kind to someone and showing someone Jesus, and I love you for that. You're always providing for me, taking care of me and my family. You're always showing me love. You're always protecting me from anything that will damage my mind or me physically. I love you so much. You are a great cook. Of course, a great cook. You are a great spiritual leader. You give us wisdom and knowledge. You give us love. You're a great counselor. We can come and talk to you whenever we need to. And you won't judge us. You'll help us get through our situations. And also, anytime I'm in your presence, it's always love and it's always affirmation. It's always It's always word of knowledge. We always get the Bible when we're around you. It's never just we go to church and it's all Bible and then we go home and we just do anything. No, it's we go home, we read the Bible, we talk about God, we get wisdom for our relationships, our businesses, so on and so forth. I love you so much. You empower me in so many different ways. And when I grow up, I want to be just like you. I love you so much. You are a great example for every young man on this earth. And I love you so much.
Now, y'all, tell me this. Y'all drop in the chat. Didn't it look like that he was reading off of something? It looks like to me, like his body language was showing me like he was reading from something. It wasn't like it was coming, it didn't seem that it was coming straight from the heart. It just seemed like he was reading something. And if you really, listen or whatever, it seems like you can hear Pastor McNutt in the background telling him certain things to say. It's hard to hear it when I'm playing it through you know, um, playing it through here. But when you go get the video yourself and I'll share it or whatever. But it just seems as like he's being coerced in saying those things because it's just like, well, damn. Because the other day I'm gonna show. But when my son, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna show the mom as well. All right. Hold on, let me see if I can find the damn. I don't respect.
I love Apostle. I love you. You are stellar.
And then you got Cameron calling him Stella. I love you. It's both of them saying I love you. I love you. I like how many times y'all gonna keep saying y'all love that man?
You are the best person I know. You are incomparable to. You are incomparable. You are second to no one, and there is no one I would rather be in a relationship with. There's no one I would rather.
That's all I wanted to hear. This young man said there's no one else he would rather be in a relationship with. I'm like, well, damn. Okay, so now let's go. Let's go to. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. But so now I'm gonna go to the mother, Carmisha. She did hers back, and all these videos was done back in 2024. Okay, let me see what the date that my son. Hold on.
All right.
See what date that was.
I don't respect it. I don't respect that type. There's no one I would rather have as my spiritual father.
So Cameron did his video October the 11th of 2024.
I don't respect that type of parenting.
Hold on. Cameron did his shit October 11th of 2024. Junior did his shit in October of 2024. Now let's see the date that the mother did it.
I don't respect that type of parenting.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go to the mother's. She did her shit October 8th of 2024. So I guess she did her video first. Junior did his, and then Cameron did his. Like they were like 2 days apart from each other. October the 8th, October the 11th, and then October the 3rd of 2024. Okay, so now I'm gonna share what the mother wrote. Carmisha.
Apostle,
Hold on. Let me get it together.
Apostle Dr. T.D. McNutt, there is only one you in the earth, and you are truly irreplaceable. Thank you, Apostle, for who you are in my life and all that you have done to help me transform into who God has called me to be. Under your leadership, Apostle, I have learned how to forgive. I have learned how to honor relationships and mend broken relationships. I have learned, Apostle, how to love people the right way with a godly.
Yes, Keisha T, the young boy Cameron with the locks, that is Pastor TD's nephew. That's his brother's son. His brother's son ended up with Pastor McNutt due to, I guess, like, um supposed to be a mentor my ass. The brother sold his son to his brother because it stated that the daddy, like that lady said, like Nikita said, the daddy did not want Cameron.
I have learned not to be biased or to be judgmental. You have taught me so much. Thank you for all the wisdom, all the revelation, all the sacrifices, all the sowing, all of your time. Nothing has gone unnoticed, and I appreciate you, Apostle, for all that you are in my life. Thank you, Apostle, for loving me. Thank you for loving our son, Junior. Thank you, Apostle, for your example.
Hold on, what she mean to my thank you for loving me? And they supposed to be cousins. Let me find out y'all over there being incest and shit. All three of them keep expressing how they love Apostle, Pastor T.D. McNutt, the guy that's out here touching on kids. So it clearly looks like she part of the cults, because why are you not protecting your fucking son, Carmisha? Her ass must be brainwashed too, because she out here giving a whole pedophile his flowers. But let's continue.
In the earth. You make it easy for me to remain sober. You make it easy for me to remain celibate because I see you do these things every day. Thank you for your impact you have in the earth. Thank you for your boldness.
You see him do what every day? Him and you be locked up in a room with Junior for hours, like Nikita said? That's not celibacy, baby. You got locked up in a room with your son and pedophile pastor alleged for hours. Clearly something is wrong with her too. Cause how dare you, as the fucking audacity, giving flowers to a predator that beats and abuses your son, touches on your son. Like, y'all are weird ass parents.
Thank you for who you are, Apostle, not wavering, not changing, not backing down from your high standards. I love you, Apostle. I appreciate you, and I'm favored by God because He assigned you to be my spiritual father.
No, he
Thank
didn't.
you. I appreciate you.
Girl, God don't put no pedophile in your life to give you spirit, to lead you nowhere. God don't put nobody, no fake ass wannabe pastor, apostle, or whatever the hell he is, to cause destruction. And he's causing destruction in your son's life. All y'all asses need to be locked up. The pastor, you, Cameron, and whoever else is playing part of this. Y'all got Pastor McNutt over there like he fucking P. Diddy. Selling your sons over, pushing your sons over here off on a pedophile. It's crazy work.
Covenant forever. Happy Clergy Appreciation Month. I love you.
Streaming platform that you need to check out. This is the streaming platform that you need to check out.
Turn it on.
Apostle Dr. T.D. McNutt.
So I've shared 3 videos, one from Cameron, one from Junior, and one from Junior Mama Cramisha. Like, damn, y'all over here giving the pedophile his flowers. Y'all saying some of the same damn things. Why is Pastor McNutt? Why nobody else from the church have came out and gave him his flowers? Nobody else in that church have came out and spoke like Carmisha spoke. They have not came out and spoke like Cameron spoke. And they have not came out and spoke like Junior has spoken. Those are 3 different videos that were done by all 3 of them in the month of October of 2024. The shit is very, very cringe. You right. Self-centered women. Cause y'all throwing y'all sons over there, and that dude, pastor, clearly is over there grooming them children. And I'm going to tell y'all some possible warning signs of grooming or abuse. These behaviors don't automatically prove abuse, but patterns can signal some type of risk, like excessive private time with one child or the teen. That's the type of time that Pastor was on him and Carmisha when Nikita said that they was locked up in the room. So let me play her videos and then I'll go into details of giving warning signs of grooming or abuse and what to expect. Okay? Because this is very sad. This is so sad, y'all. How all this shit is going on in this world and people right here acting like it's okay, like it's not nothing. Okay, so let's listen to her. Let me turn it up, son.
It was more to it. But when my son went down there, I knew it was more to it. My son did witness Junior getting beat as well. He witnessed.
Hold on.
TD, McNutt.
Hold on. Let me start that over.
Son went down.
I look like my shit about to die. All right. Let me get it together, y'all.
Down there, I knew it was more to it. But when my son went down there, I knew it was more to it. My son did witness Junior getting beat as well. He witnessed TD, McNutt, and Carmisha go into the room. He said he sat with Cameron and watched the whole movie. They were still in the room. And then the second movie came on. 30 minutes into the room, he finally came out of the room, huffing and puffing and going into the bathroom. And my son was looking to see if he could go in and find out what happened and if he could comfort Junior. And Cameron told him, no, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Sit down. It's okay. He's okay. And my son Abraham said, he just did not feel ease. He did not feel at ease. And that's when he really wanted to come home, because he saw the mother and TD go in that room, and it was a very long time that he was in there. So yes, according to witnesses.
Cameron, you say so? Cameron go in the room?
No, Cameron didn't go in the room. TD, McNutt, and Carmisha, which is Junior's mother, went into the room for hours.
Okay, so my thing is, you knew of this and you sent your son over there to be mentored by a pedophile. Her son named Abraham. She sent her son over there with Pastor McNutt for him to mentor him, just for your son to come back and tell you the terrifying things that he saw being done to Junior. You sent your son over there to be mentored by a pedophile. On top of that, you continue to allow Cameron, which is not your fucking son, come around in the presence of your home where he had been touching on your daughter. And you were still allowing him to come around. She weird. Like I said, salute to her coming out here giving information. But baby, you ain't no better than fucking Pastor McNutt. Cause you feeding him. You feeding him kids. Little heifer. We ain't giving her no grace.
Junior's mother went into the room for hours.
With Junior?
With Junior.
And he came out crying?
Yes.
Children tried to see why he was crying, and Cameron... My son Abraham tried to go and see what was wrong with Junior, and Cameron said, no, sit down, he's okay. His brother stopped?
Yes.
What do you speculate was going on in this room?
I speculate he was getting beat and humiliated and talked about and downed, which is something that he does. He does the humiliation part in
in the church in front of everyone, he calls Junior a demon. He says, well, Junior, and this was the last Sunday service. Junior was in service and I think he accidentally fell asleep or he was tired or what have you. And TD McNutt called him out in front of everyone and called him a demon and told him to go stand up at the wall and wake himself up and, and then, gave a little bit of 5-minute, it was about 2 to 5 minutes of degrading and humiliating that little boy in front of everyone.
And the church just does nothing. They're okay with it.
Nobody says anything.
And neither did you. She talking about nobody said that. She ain't say shit either. She went and pressed charges after her daughter went to the council. Your daughter came and let you know what went wrong. She was touched on. And instead of you taking the to file police report, you were talking about a fucking apology. You wanted your daughter to apologize to somebody that was that was touching on her inappropriately. She come out here to talk about the church, talk about shit that was going on, but hell, you played part of it as well. Let's see what we're saying. For them to believe they're going to heaven, they busting hell wide open with these dysfunctional patterns. And I'm talking about World Wonder. They busting it wide open with gasoline draws on. Do you hear me? Yeah, the sex mommy, like they had the boy reading from something. Cause he had to take a couple of swallowing and trying to gather all the words that he was reading from. I really think he was reading from something. It's like he is talking like a robot and like they was coaching him what to say before he. Now y'all see his body language. Y'all see how Junior was moving in that video, but that fucking apology video, that boy was stiff as hell. Like he was scared to move. Cause he just knew if he did move wrong or said something wrong, that pastor was gonna probably abuse him in some type of way. He looked like he don't eat. And my thing is, I think Pastor, I seen it. I think last year where Pastor McNutt posted a picture of Junior and saying when he got home, like said the caption was stating, I don't know verbatim, but basically he showed a picture of him and was saying that Junior was talking about fasting. Like, what do a 15-year-old know anything about fasting? He's already little as hell. Look like he's 90 pounds soaking wet. I know fasting from detoxing your body, and then you got the Bible fasting as well. But at the same time, this little boy is too damn little to be fat. He need to eat. He need to be put to a table to eat. Fasting my ass. Revelation is turning out to be revelation of religion and its leaders. Yeah, that and it's kind of crazy though, worldwide, because like for the past couple years, I mean, pastors have been exposed left and right. Pastors, if it's not infidelity of them out here cheating, it's them out here being pedophiles, touching on somebody's son or touching on somebody's daughter. Or just infidelity dealing with younger females. Like it's weird. Yep, the entire congregation have been manipulated, and then their minds been manipulated. That's why y'all know when I tell you, I be like, whatever we engage into, please don't allow it to take you over subconsciously, because that whole fucking church allowed Pastor McNutt to take their minds over subconsciously, where now they acting like cult members and trying to sweep shit under the rug when it comes to that pastor doing right. It's too. I even showed y'all on my previous live how so many, about 3 or 4 other people had done came out. 3 or 4 people had done came out about the pastor soon as it hit the fucking internet, less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. Let me see if I still. Less than 24 hours. Like, boom. Here's one. I know him personally, and I feel so sad for Junior. I'm the one that got away. I know a few victims that he called son. This is not over. This is just the beginning. His church is a cult. The same 10 people are there from when I first met them. I am good friends with the so-called son he had. I'm trying to encourage them to come out and tell their story. Here's another one. There's another one that came out. Being a former victim of TD, living with him and experiencing him as an individual outside of church, and then watching this video, the PTSD that came back. Oh man, shaking my head. I pray for Junior. Here's another one that came out. Being one of my former victims, being one of many former victims, this has really struck hard and hit home, giving me PTSD. This man has been doing this for years. I still receive moments of flashbacks. And I'm talking about y'all, a guy even took charges out on protective order charges out on Pastor TD. I guess Pastor TD wouldn't leave him the fuck alone after he came out. Like, this man is not. Then you got them little members in his church acting like he's a fucking like he a saint. I don't show this man going in the shower, taking the shit is so cringe. Okay, so let me show his, and when you go back and you look at his let me see if he don't. When you go back and you look at his YouTube channel, it's creepy as hell. I mean, okay, so let's go down the line. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at his videos. Sex, Spirits, and Foster Children Part 1. Sex, Spirits, and Foster Children Part 2. TD McNutt tells us buried secrets still have power. TD McNutt with sex. It wasn't supposed to hurt. Sexual issues is not real. A 6-year-old child at school. Like, this dude creepy as hell. Did any of y'all go check out any of his videos?
God bless you. Waiting until some of you all come in. Praise the name of the Lord. And given to me, hallelujah, given me to.
Look at his shirt. Say, I am unstoppable.
Great men and women of God who are, doing it. They're getting it done. But the Lord has
I'm gonna look at his transcript
to be connected to them for, counsel, and to say, hey, McNutt, you're doing it wrong. Hey, McNutt, you're doing it right. All this stuff right there.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna call it like it is. This man is a predator. And those boys need to be taken out of his home as soon as fucking possible. This pastor out here playing in God's face and at the same time touching on kids. This is crazy. And it seems like if y'all go check out some of his videos, it seems like some of his videos is a whole confession. I mean, it's like they're whole confessions. And I just pray that the Lord protect Junior and the other young men at all costs. It seems like Pastor McNutt Like it's like he struggles with his own sexuality and identity issues, same-sex attraction, especially with young ones. And now that his spirit been passed down to the kids in his home. And I've discussed this shit about spirits and energy. Like you don't have to physically be in somebody's presence in order to get them damn demon spirits. You really don't. And I mean, with the things that he talk about on his videos, and he does it with a smile and a smirk on his face, like nobody can read between the lines of what he's actually saying. Dude, you a pedophile. I hear arching boys' eyebrows, but I ain't arching his eyebrows. Because it's like, okay, Pastor T.D. McNutt, come to the front of the class. Was you a foster child? Was you SA'd as a child? I mean, I just find it strange that he sexualizes everything. And it's always about the boys. Nothing about females, y'all. Those videos was 9 years ago. Imagine how many people probably would come out on him. But it's the reason why he probably posted them. So we, the people, can expose him years later. Now he's being exposed. Now he being exposed. He want to come out here and talk about he got police officers on his side and all that. Well, they need to lock your ass up. Like, where's his wife? Is the man even married? It seemed like he should have asked for help 9 years ago when he was on YouTube. Just, it's just weird, man. It's weird. I mean, it's like I'm trying to ask Pastor TD, like, why did you continue to put yourself in positions that you knew your flesh couldn't handle, especially when it comes to young minds that don't fully know the magnitude of what they're doing? Those videos he did 9 years ago, maybe it was a way of asking for help. I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. But it's very unfortunate that he was likely, he probably been a victim, but that don't excuse the fact of what he doing to these boys. So 9 years ago, when he talked about all that, those sexual spirits on his YouTube shit, Junior, let me see, 9 years ago, if Junior 15, 16, that means that Junior was approximately 5 or 6 years old back then. You out here putting out videos of you tickling and Junior all between his legs. I don't know, y'all. This shit here is just creepy as hell. It's disgusting. I mean, but my thing is the system be so fucked up. The system real life be real life fucked up that sometimes you can it be scary to even call the fucking um it be scary sometimes to even call the child protective services, because the system is just really, really fucked up. The system will throw kids right back in those same homes where they're being SA'd and abused and all kind of shit. But now, it's just like, who is your son? Where's your wife? Where your kids? You got everybody else kids. But what people got to understand, because Cameron he live in the same home as Junior and McNutt. But you know how Cameron was treated and how he behaved prior to moving in with Pastor McNutt is very important, because Cameron's character and his relationship with McNutt, in conjunction to patterns that McNutt is allegedly to have had with other young men, is very important. Because Cameron getting on that talking about he would rather have no other relationship. He didn't elaborate on what relationship was, but the way that he used it in a sentence, it's clearly that he's talking about A relationship. Shit creepy. But you got the dad, you got Cameron dad was up there talking about like what Pastor McNutt is doing, like it's not wrong or what he's doing. Cause if he feel like if Cameron dad feel like or I'm sorry, um if Junior dad feel like what Mr. McNutt is doing is not wrong, then that means he was doing that shit with Mr. McNutt as well. Let me get in this chat with y'all. Hey, everybody coming in who I didn't catch to speak to. Let me go down in the comments. Now, this is okay. I've read that. They really do, Teresa, but that's okay. God got something for him by using his name in vain. Her son, Joanne, um, you talking about the lady that the Nikita lady? Her son is Abraham. I don't see no picture of him. I'm pretty sure one is out there somewhere. Well, I said these are integrational dysfunctional patterns. That they are. The God they serve and worship allow their ancestors to have the same things done. They just doing the same. Okay, I read that. Yeah, that was saying that, like Nikita stated, that Junior would tell her the grandmother, and it's like the grandmother wouldn't do anything. Basically, just sweeping, saying that it's okay. I'm like, what the hell, Ty? How and why would a grandmother say that it's okay? But see, back in the days, though, a lot of that shit used to go down. You used to get a lot of the slave masters used to they loved them black women. They might have abused them, they had them as slaves, but clearly they loved them because they stayed having sex with them. Slave masters stayed having sex with their slaves. And when they would get pregnant, when the slaves would get pregnant, they would make them have an abortion. It's very sickening, and that shit's still going on to this day. He was blinking after every word. Quinn said there are bruises on him. You can clearly see on his arm and body. Yeah, I shot a picture of it yesterday. Well, I mean, not yesterday, but the other day when I did a live about this story, I showed a picture of the bruises that was actually on Junior's arm. Let me see if I still got it. He was sitting at the table eating or whatever, and you can clearly see the all dark bruises that was on that boy arm. Things that he bring out here to the internet is crazy. This picture right here, you can see all those. Look at that boy arm. You can see all that bruises all the way down that boy arm. But when he tell the counselor DCF get involved, there's no contact. But by the time he right back in the same fucking house. And then you got the fucking mama Carmisha ass still allowing Pastor McNutt to come around this child, knowing damn well that this child is being abused, and she right along with him. They gonna rot in hell. He trying to hide behind the church. Yep. Not to mention arching them boys' eyebrows. And shit, Carmisha ain't even got her fucking eyebrows arched. Got them looking so feminine. That shit crazy. Hey, Cindy. He going to have a lot of cases when he go to jail. Yep, because people coming out left and right. Because one of the victims stated that he's friends with one of my guests, Junior, and he's been trying to get him to, or Cameron, one of them, and he's been trying to get him to come out. Everything will be exposed. Everyone's lives are under review, and I'm here for it. I know that's right, World Wonder. Cindy said them parents doing the same thing them parents did with R. Kelly. He needs to be locked up. I don't know why police let him loose. So what Junior said, he lied. They saw what they saw. Exactly. It's very cringe. We can't claim to know right from wrong and willing to do wrong. Exactly, Worldwide. That's hypocritical as hell. Brittany, I understand, love. I was just stating to, just to look at some of the things that he was saying, and it kind of makes sense 9 years later. It makes you believe the shit that's what's going on now is true. That's why I was saying, like, looking at some of his videos from 9 years ago. Because some of his videos clearly like they were confessions. Yeah, he was looking in the shower. My thing is, Sexy Mama, he posted the shit on the internet. Like, why? That's creepy as hell. Just for years later, now you being exposed. Now everybody really deeply going through your profile of shit that you were posting of these kids. Yeah, Popo definitely should have been picked his ass up. No two of them women that allow him mess with their boys should have went to jail. Exactly. Nikita too. I'm not giving her no fucking pass at all. Like I'm upset with her as well. Cause lady, you should be ashamed of your fucking self. You must have got touched on too and act like and didn't deal with it. Now you act like it's okay that it was done to your daughter. You wanted your daughter to forgive the pedophile, the predator that was touching on her, not just at home, but all at the grandmother house. You let her go to a grandma house that I don't. Let me see. Was that his? Yeah, that was. Yeah, that I think that was her grandmother too. But it's according to religion, one's inheritance is rooted in benevolence. These folks are everything but. Okay. So I ain't want to keep y'all long, but let's go over and talk about the signs of grooming. I do want to put that out there and give insight on that just in mothers that are watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, listen, when y'all see them signs, protect your fucking children. But possible warning signs of grooming or abuse, these behaviors don't automatically prove abuse, like I said before, but patterns can signal some type of risk, like excessive private time with one child or teen, giving gifts, money, or special privileges secretly. And Pastor McNutt is definitely giving gifts to these boys. They even said it in that video about how the pastor takes care of them. Another warning sign is asking a minor to keep secrets from parents. I'm pretty sure the pastor over there asking Junior and all the other boys to keep it a secret. That's why he buys and grooms them. Because I'm still trying to figure out why the hell do Cameron walk around with an MK purse strapped around across his damn neck? Like, that's crazy. But another warning sign is physical contact that seems unnecessary or makes the child uncomfortable. And just like Pastor made Junior go and do that live, it made him feel uncomfortable. We saw how uncomfortable he was. And that's why the pastor removed that damn live. Another sign, messaging or calling minors privately, especially late at night, isolating a child from others or discouraging them from talking to family. And the pastor was mad that Junior was reaching out to the grandmother. He was furious about that. Because he was making, he called it grandmother. He was calling his grandmother. I was like, well, damn. Why he can't call his grandmother? Because he don't feel comfortable or safe coming to that house. He just made it obvious that Junior was scared. But another sign is talking about sexual topics with minors or making suggestions and comments. But what to do if you suspect something? Take the concern seriously, people. Please take where a child is being touched inappropriately serious. Don't dismiss a child's feelings or their fucking story. And that's exactly what Carmisha did to Junior. And that's exactly what Nikita did to her daughter. They dismissed those child's feelings. When it came to them trying to be open and let them know that they were being touched inappropriately, they were being abused, and they were being manipulated. But something else that you would do if you suspect a child being touched on or whatever the case may be, document what you notice, the dates, behaviors, statements. Report it immediately to the local law enforcement. And that's what Nikita should have did. Nikita dismissed her daughter's feelings when her daughter was letting her know that Cameron was touching on her. She didn't give a damn to report it immediately. She didn't give a damn to call local law enforcement. She waited till her daughter went to somebody else who her daughter felt comfortable telling, and that was a counselor at the school. These kids are running to the school trying to tell the school what they're going through at fucking home. And people are dismissing their feelings. They are failing these fucking kids. But if you suspect something, you can also contact RAINN, RAINN. That's 1-800-656-HOPE, or online chat for confidential guidance. If a child may be in immediate danger, you shall call 911. But what's important is abuse can happen in any settings, y'all. Religious, schools, sports, or at home. Authority figures sometimes exploit trust. So position or reputation should never stop someone from reporting concerns. Again, authority figures sometimes exploit trust. So position or reputation should never stop someone from reporting concerns. So regardless, that Pastor McNutt is an apostle. He should have continued to be reported. He should never have access to Junior ever again. Regardless of that situation of, if I totally forgot, but I'm gonna definitely have to go and look up and see if those charges was dropped. What is this? Oh, really? Okay, I don't share her shit, but let me see, y'all. I'm coming across where it's saying that Junior has been taken out of the care of TD McNutt. The internet, I'm telling you, boy, when the internet get to speaking, when the internet get to speaking, when the internet get to bringing awareness to some type shit, that's when authority and the ones above ready to move.
These three things could make car accidents.
Brittany said yes and say something if you see it instead of not saying anything at all. This is a serious matter. Not funny at all. Prayers to the family. Exactly, Brittany. Exactly. She says, me and him have the same father, and my father is devoted to his man, to this man's church. She says, my mom, on the other hand, does not support any of this and refuses to see anyone down at that church. She says his mother, on the other hand, is also that pastor's cousin, but claims Cameron as his son. And that's what's so cringe. Like, Pastor McNutt want everybody to be his fucking son. Cameron is not his fucking son. Cameron is his fucking nephew. Junior is not his fucking son. Junior is his fucking cousin. This shit is crazy. People trust these man-made roles, titles, and labels and don't know nothing about the characteristics and the traits. Exactly. He bragged about how Junior couldn't be around him, and as he could, his mother took him right back over there. Her ass need to be in jail for that court order shit that she clearly. TD McNutt situation. Cameron's sister has spoken out. She says Cameron is her half brother. She knows things that she shouldn't. Okay, now I'm gonna let y'all see. Shout out to the Messy Sweet Pot. That's Gigi. She is sharing some information where it shows that Cameron is the nephew of Pastor McNutt, the one that was on the video talking about he would rather be in a relationship with Pastor McNutt. But this young lady is speaking out, stating that Cameron half sister is speaking out. So let's see what she got to say, y'all. She's getting irritated because her. No, Cameron is the one with the dreads right here. Half brother is not the same as the person before. Now, someone in my comments asked her, "What are your thoughts on this? Is Cam and why is he living with the pastor? Where is his parents?" Now she said, "Let me say this: Cam is not. At least she hopes he's not. Now back then he was very curious about sexual things and ended up touching her in inappropriate ways, which is why he went down to Florida to get counseling to begin with. But clearly that's not the case." She said, "We have only seen him 3 times with him being down in Florida, and each time he got more and more strict, almost as if he was in a box, or behaved as if he was a behaved dog on a shock collar." She says, "Me and him have the same father, and my father is devoted to to this man's church." She says, "My mom, on the other hand, does not support any of this and refuses to see anyone down at that church." She says his mother, on the other hand, is also that pastor's cousin, but claims Cameron as his son, question mark, along with Junior as his son, which is really confusing. My thoughts on this is simple. Cameron has been there for years and is going to college, and that man is paying for it. He is indeed grooming them and paying for things so that they don't have a chance to get away. Junior's mother was a drug addict, and the pastor paid her way to get help. In order for her to stay clean and stay getting help, her son is down there, not by the son's choice. So Junior mom, Carmisha, was a drug addict. That's what I just heard. Said Junior mom was a drug addict. That's why her ass so easy manipulated. It got something to do with money. Like I said, they giving these kids to this man for business purposes and money. It do sound like it's all mixed up. It sound like a Get Out. It sound like a R. Kelly. And it sound like a damn P. Diddy without the baby oil. We ain't got the baby oil yet. I hope we don't come across it either. But so she can have the money to help herself, not really focus on if her son is okay. Please spread the word. They are getting abused down there. It's really sad that this pastor not only has a fake doctor degree, but has a history of assault on men. Keyword men. And I don't have official records to see what exactly the assault was or what exactly the case was. I know y'all can figure that out on your own or find it on your own. And she said, "But this is what I've been hearing on Facebook, Instagram, and mainly TikTok. So that is why I'm reaching out on here. Please save that little boy. They're going to be in Peoria, Illinois soon." On the Pastor TD McNutt situation, Cameron's sister. So I did get a chance to go look at who Pastor TD McNutt was following on TikTok. All of the men look like this. All of the men look like this that he's following. It's either they're a pastor or they look like this. Look at his eyebrows. Look at his skin complexion. If you ask me, I think he's trying to groom Junior to look just like him. He have caramel skin, light skin men that look just like him, and he have dark skinned men with their shirt off that look just like him. Now, if you look a little closer, he has both of his man areas pierced. Okay, look at him and look at Junior. Now look at Junior. Look at him. One more good time. Look at Junior. He's basically creating a light skin, allegedly, and dark skin.
How can you create a light skin? How can you create a brown skin? Child, that's skin complexion. Unless he bleaching their skin. I don't know. That's kind of far fetched.
Never know.
All right, so let's move on.
Never
check this
damn
video.
know.
This video, Pastor Peanut.
Hold on, let me
Bring this now 16-year-old boy on the internet. Two weirdos of this world turning it into something sexually.
But it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. But I was trying to see where that information that I just got about I was trying to find out was Junior actually removed out of the home. But Pastor TD McNutt, he definitely facing intense security after a series of disturbing incidents. You know, like he, y'all.
Get him groomed every single. So
I was trying to see if I can see where he let's see some, y'all. Pastor McNutt has known sexual offenders in his church. The situation might be deeper than we think because Daniel with solo singing lessons and volunteers with children through a church or independently. He admitted to inappropriate relationships with a child, and his affidavit is below. Check the comments for information. Y'all, it's more and more coming out, y'all. This shit is crazy. Okay, let me see. Because they showing a dude named Daniel. This is a sexual offense. Y'all, oh my God, y'all. Look at this. Daniel Orlando. He's a registered sex offender, and he goes to the church. He's a registered sex offender, this guy, but he goes to the church. It shows right here. Hold on, I don't know why this shit blurry. But I'm finna show y'all the details that they showed in the comments. Look at this shit. This is the that teaches. Okay, so it says, I'm gonna let y'all see this, and I'm gonna read this off to y'all. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so this was back. This is that Daniel Orlando guy. He got charged with lewd. Look at his charge. Lewd and lascivious molestation. On April 15th of 2016, I received a report. I'm going to read it to y'all. Let's see here. I received a report of a possible lewd and molestation that occurred at 501 Camino Real, which is Boca Raton Hotel and Club, from April the 1st to April the 4th of 2016 at a family wedding event. A juvenile, they redacted the name, that has a date of birth of January of 2004 told his mother that Daniel told his mother that Daniel put his hands down his pants outside of his underwear in order to touch his penis. The child continued and reported that Daniel touched his penis and moved his hand in and up and downward motion. Thereafter, Daniel sent the boy an emoji of his eggplant, water squirt, and a tongue through Snapchat and stated that the tongue was next to the water. Oh my God. Daniel then texts the child, "Where's my dick pic, fool?" The child stated he understood the question to be a request for him to send Daniel a photo of his penis. The officer said, "I conducted an audio and video recorded statement from the child." He explained that on March 31st, 2016 through April 4th of 2016, he and his family came to Florida from Texas in order to attend his grandfather's wedding that was going to take place at the Addison Banquet Hall in Lauderhill. Was in the wedding in the rides. That's crazy as hell. They say that Daniel is the nephew of previous family gatherings. Hold on. The nephew, they redacted the damn shit. But basically, a family member was familiar with Daniel from previous family gatherings on past occasions. The child continued by stating that he went to a hotel room at the Boca Raton Resort prior to the rehearsal dinner. There in the room was Daniel and somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. Damn, so, ooh, child. While staying in the hotel room, Blank stated Daniel made a comment to him about it got bigger, referring to the child's penis. Daniel put the child on his lap. Let me see. Let me go to the rest of it. Daniel put the child on his lap, which time he then placed his hands down the inside of the child pants and top of his underwear. The child stated that Daniel touched his penis over the outside of his underwear and moved his hand up. Y'all, this is, I don't know if I can keep reading this shit. It's a lot, y'all. Like, oh my God. Let me just go to the end. Daniel was aware of the allegations made by the child and stated that Blank had contacted and questioned him on 4/9/2016 about what took place at the hotel. Daniel denied touching the child penis or asking him to show his penis. Daniel further stated that he loves children and was very affectionate toward. We know you love children. You got a charge for lewd and lascivious. Like, come on now. But I can't read that, y'all. But either way, the dude, there are pedophiles in that church. There are predators in that church, okay? A little secret I haven't told many people is that I've been giving singing lessons for 2.5 years now. I have 20 amazing students, all ages. That's been great so far. But this is a pedophile, a predator, Daniel, that goes to that church that's ran by Pastor T.D. McNutt. Okay? There's a lot of shit coming out, y'all. And that was he was touching on boys doing a fucking wedding. It's crazy. And this is what he wrote in 20. Can somebody invite me to a wedding or some sort of party? I'm trying to eat some good food and have a good time. Damn predator. Predator. Let me check here. He's a predator, y'all. Look at this shit. He just like Pastor. He just like Pastor McNutt. All you see pictures of them taking is with boys. 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 It's disgusting. Very fucking disgusting. So somebody here states, I'm gonna let y'all read this shit that I'm coming across this shit as I'm speaking to y'all now. But someone said, what's crazy is I personally know the person that said this, and I don't feel like they're lying. Look what the person said. They look like they commented on somebody's shit. I hate all of this that's going on. I really don't know you nor had the chance to really sit and talk to you. But when TD introduced me to you, the vibe was definitely strange and I could not put my finger around it. I think this is somebody who's coming under that predator, the Daniel guy that teaches the people. I guess he's over the choir or whatever the case may be. But as TD introduced me to you, the vibe was definitely strange and I could not put my finger around it. And you probably didn't remember, but when he first brought me over to your apartment after picking Junior up from the school bus, I remember a comment you made. Oh, you got another son. I never knew the meaning to that until now. I really pray for you because you seem to not be in your right mind as well. I don't know what all he has done for you, but me and you both know that you are a victim as well, and you are scared to say otherwise. Junior is a smart young man, and I remember meeting him and was saying to myself, this little kid is really going to be something one day. But then I've noticed a sudden change in his behavior, and I could not understand why. I remember one day myself and Minister Murphy coming over to TD's house, and Junior got in trouble at school. TD took him upstairs and gave him the worst beating I ever heard in my life. I honestly wanted to cry myself and go up there to tell him to stop. The beating lasted for over 15 minutes. And the fact that Murphy sat next to me and seemed like he was used to it made me even more concerned. Then made Junior come downstairs and apologize to all of us. That's crazy for his behavior. So he feel the needs to beat on Junior like you a fucking pastor. I ain't never known on no fucking pastor out here beating kids, abusing kids when they get in trouble. I've known of pastors talking to the kids, trying to sit them down and talk and try to find the root of the issue, not just beat them. Shit is weird.
Wearing pants, boy. Glory to God's name. He just falls. He's so deep in love with Apostle McNutt. Oh, we have a great understanding. Our relationship has formed to greater, there's a greater intimacy here. I mean, he tells his mother every time they see me, you ain't hugging Apostle, I am. And he keeps her away from me. Get back. He just wants to hug me. And he's telling.
Do y'all hear this shit? How the pastor is behind a pulpit telling the people how a young man is so much in love with him. How the young man pushed the mother back and said, no, you can't hug Pastor McNutt. I will. This man literally be in the church preaching about this shit, y'all. This shit crazy.
The truth. Glory to God's name. But then here it is. Glory to God's name. My life is prophetic, precious. And I'll forever be positioned with God prophetically to love you and all of you. I just want y'all to love me like He wants you to love me too, though. And some of you don't. It's clear you don't. Glory to God's name. Navy blue wearing pants boy. Glory to God's name. He just falls. He's so deep in love with Apostle McNutt. Oh, we have a great understanding. Our relationship has formed to
Somebody he deeply in love. Like the dude is weird.
You go. You said you would never, ever, ever have anal sex. You have. Glory to the name of the Lord. You said you'd never, ever, ever have sex with the same sex. You did.
Hold on. Let me back that shit up.
You go. You said you would never, ever, ever have anal sex. You have. Glory to the name of the Lord. You said you'd never, ever, ever have sex with the same sex. You did. Glory to the name of the Lord. You said you would never, ever, ever, attempt to be perverted with an animal. You probably did. Glory to the name of bestiality is real. Bestiality is real. There are people who are bound at that level to where they have sex with animals. Glory to the name of the Lord. They do. You said you would never, ever, ever.
Y'all, this man is sick as hell. He need fucking help. Pastor TD McNutt needs some fucking help, okay? It's very disgusting. It's like sex offenders has to be accepting someone's church even if they did wrong. Somewhere has to teach, oh my God, has to teach them the right thing and conviction, y'all. The church is supposed to be there to steer the messed up ones. Because of someone past it, not fair to do. I mean, it's ooh, y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then like you can't once it's just like once them pastors brainwash them people in the fucking church like cult members, it's gonna take hell and high water to get them up out of it, okay? I mean, if nobody can see this thing is weird, and with all them empty glory to God is past, irrelevant, and irritating, he's a manipulative, narcissist, abusive pedo. Something is truly wrong with Pastor McNutt and the mother. Cause how these men got these looting lascivious on kids, but they still being around fucking children. It's what's crazy. Florida, what the fuck we doing? Stand up. I stayed in Florida 11 years. They usually don't play by kids. This shit is creepy. Look at what I came across, y'all. Look at this shit. What that say? It's a whole bill that say a blowjob bill. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that them little three little things is, but this is TD McNutt. Last night I was with individuals until going on midnight and ministered deliverance by the power of God. Curses, sex devils, lust, ignorance, and more was being cast out. Well, baby, you ain't clearly didn't cast your ass out because you out here. Ooh, child, this is very sick. Because my thing is, if that guy Daniel is the choir leader or whatever at Pastor McNutt's church, he's a registered sex offender. He has no business being around fucking children at all. He is not to be within a certain distance of minors. So the fact that this pastor added him offering service to all ages is binding documentation to prove that he is breaking the law and probation if he's still on probation. And I'm talking about the Daniel guy. The Daniel guy is giving private and group lessons to children. That shit's zesty, a zesty ass pedo. I mean, Ray Charles can see the guy is probably sexually abusing those kids. Like, come on now. I mean, this shit sounds just as bad as the damn Epstein files. Like, golly. Florida, DCF, whomever, they just need to remove the children, especially the young kids. Remove all the children from the church and fucking leadership. That's it. That's all. Let those adult idiots and knockoff Epstein pedos sit amongst each other as they've been doing. Let them violate all volunteers and each other. Remove them fucking children. The people getting mad cause the dude Daniel is being exposed. Like, why are y'all getting mad because a fucking pedophile is being exposed? It's crazy to me. They talking about stick to the subject at hand. The subject at hand is if anybody got any type of connections with Pastor McNutt in that fucking church being around children, your ass need to be exposed and your ass need to go to jail. Look at this shit. This was July 10th of 2025. Look, read this shit, y'all. This is July 10th of 2025. Four young men, brothers, and future world changers, attorneys, prophets, authors, lawmakers, well, blah, 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 blah. We must protect the males from Satan. Now we must protect them from your Satan ass. And look at the mama. We must build them. Mississippi brothers. She right in alone. This man don't do nothing but post boys. Creepy ass. And then you got Carmisha Irons. You need your ass beat. You need your ass beat.
And they see a little girl that they like and all these things.
Talking about we love Jesus. Shit was servicing about his ass. He got arrested on December the 3rd, but this is what he go and post on December the 7th after his arrest. Public notice, you may have seen something circulating on social media over the last few days or possibly, well, however, please be advised that me and my champions are well. Everyone that should have been notified, has been notified. We love Jesus and we love each other without fail. We uphold a standard of righteousness, peace, and honor. But man, you the damn devil. And honor always will. Please understand bad things happen to good people, and I without a doubt love my champions and honor their biological and natural parents totally. Thank you for your he loved the parents, the biological parents, because the biological parents clearly selling their children over to his ass. Look what Cameron wrote. Amen. All we do is love. Set high standards. Creepy ass. Look at Junior Mom. I love you. This family is covered by the blood of Jesus. Y'all, this is the type of shit that they're writing after Pastor McNutt got arrested for what Junior disclosed to his counselor. This shit creepy as hell. All these things right here. That's crazy. Go on.
I apologize.
As my father. There's no one.
I is what I would forever give him, period. You would forever give him what? Like, this dude creepy as hell. Let me see what the hell. I don't know what. Hold on. I don't know, but I really hope nothing but the best come up out of this because
Live, God, in Jesus' name, God. God, I pray that you will multiply them in Jesus' name, God. God,
this man showing that he. Let me see who he. These individuals show up to my city shortly ago, and one of them reached in their blazer pocket and was giving me this check for $10,000, saying to me, "We come to celebrate and honor you. We are the Ravens, and the Lord spoke to you." This is creepy. Ain't nobody just giving you $10,000.
God, I pray that you will continue to
Yes, Lord.
grow him financially, God. Grow him spiritually. Grow him emotionally. Grow him physically, God. In Jesus' name, God. God, make him stronger, God. In Jesus' name, God. Make him wiser, God. Make him wiser, God. In Jesus' name, God. God, I thank you for it right now, God. God, I continue to prophesy.
I'm sorry. I guess that was Junior I guess that was Junior prophesizing Pastor McNutt, y'all. That shit creepy as hell. Very fucking creepy. Let's see. Let's see what this is. What the fuck? Ooh, child. It's so much shit keep popping out here, y'all. It's crazy. Oh my God. So the daughter has spoken. She has other siblings who the pastor disowned once they wouldn't allow him to groom them. Junior's mom accept luxuries and apparently has promised a house for her son, not going through with charges against him. The mother knows what's happening to her son along with other church folks who also read from Mr. McNutt. 5 other individuals have come forward about being abused by McNutt, and others have stated that they are scared. Ain't no telling what this little boy has gone through at the hands of a pastor. So I got to go catch that video because clearly it looks like Nikita's daughter came and spoke out. It looks like the daughter spoke out. But I'm gonna catch up on that. But I hope thank you all for coming in and joining in with Queen Stuff, y'all. This is very cringe. And again, like I said, I gave warning signs, and as parents, we are to protect our kids. We never supposed to allow somebody to, brainwash us into allowing them to abuse and touch on your kids. Like that shit is crazy. Like y'all, the world is, I don't know what's, the world is just not what it is anymore, man. This shit is getting crazier by the day. I mean, literally crazier by the fucking day. Crazier by the day. But I appreciate you all for coming over here and joining in with Queen of Truth podcast with Queen Step. I seen this earlier. Yeah, some of this shit I just can't go through, honey, because don't understand why this shit and these cult members aren't locked up. And I hope they will. My thing is, it's taking the internet. The internet, I have been reading all over where a lot of people are stating that they have been, calling DCF, calling the hotline, the hope line, trying to get Junior and them other kids removed out of Pastor McNutt's home. So as it unfolds and any updates that I get, I will definitely come back live and give you all the updates. But other than that, I appreciate you all for coming in and joining in with me on this part 2 about Pastor TD McNutt out of Florida. We're going to keep prayers up and hope that these kids get out of this situation, get the counseling that they need, and really be around someone that really loves them and that's here to, teach them about growth, like the real God. And ain't nobody that's touching on you and fiddling and funneling with you is not a man of God. Okay? Ain't no damn way they're a man of God. It's very disturbing. But I hope you all have a very good night. If anyone that contributed. Oh, I do want to tell, hold on. Healing Heart, I don't know if you're in here, but if you do catch this live, I appreciate you the other day for giving a super chat. You're greatly appreciated. And I also want to give a shout out to Miss Nina. Thank you so much for your contribution that you gave Saturday, I believe that was. So I just wanted to I caught that the other day when I saw that on my cash app. So I just wanted to make sure that I give a shout out to the ones that gave gifts to the channel. You guys are greatly appreciated. But until next time, as you all know, when I do go live, I do post on my community wall an hour to 30 minutes before I answer go live. But you all have a blessed, peaceful night. And like I always tell you all, regardless of whatever we engage into on this internet, please do not allow it to take you over subconsciously. Please protect your peace, and please protect your kids. Until next time, good night. Queen Step, love y'all.
This ain't the TikTok. This that front porch, back street, stand alone talk. Queen Step, hate to hit certified. I hear take a hitter in here, still stopping like tens. She don't do friends, just scam and wins. Talk that slick, get checked on sight. She a lady in the light, but a demon at night. No handout, she grinding for hers. Nan's Gucci bags and respect in her words. Move like a boss, think like a threat. You ain't met real till you meet stats. It ain't sweet. She just learned to smile while stacking bodies mentally. Feels no pain, she walk with fire. Queen in the jungle, don't poke that line. Ain't no sipping, ain't no split. If the vibe off once, she gon' dip quick. Got her own bag, her own crib, her own lane. She don't chase love, she attract game. Heavy is the name, but the crown sit clean. Don't mention step, you ain't on that queen thing. Step in silence when in public. Heavy hitter queen. Step in silence when in public. Heavy hitter queen. Heavy hitter queen. Heavy hitter